Use proper titles, know how far to bow, and whatever you do, do not grab the sovereign's butt. Here's how to survive a run-in with a royal, celebrity style. Until the 1970s, royals simply did not shake hands. Queen Elizabeth II relaxed these rules sometime in the 70s and was seen shaking hands with many members of the public, including celebrities she met until her last days. Princess Anne, however, never joined the trend.
We never shook hands. The theory was that you couldn't shake hands with everybody, so don't start.
There are, of course, other members of the royal family, including the king's sons and their wives, who regularly greet the public with a handshake. The rules of protocol, however, state that it is the royal who should make the first contact. According to Grant Harold, royal expert and director of the Royal School of Etiquette, if you are a member of the public meeting a member of the royal family, you should never offer your hand to shake. Wait for them to initiate the handshake. Dr. Kate Williams, a historian at London's Royal Holloway University, told the BBC that these rules stem from medieval times, when the monarch was viewed as divine and needed to be set apart by actual physical distance. While most celebrities are prepped for the protocol of meeting a royal, they sometimes have trouble remembering the rules. Michelle Obama reflected on the first time she met Queen Elizabeth in 2009 in her memoir Becoming, writing, "I then did what's instinctive to me anytime I feel connected to a new person, which is to express my feelings outwardly. I laid a hand affectionately across her shoulder."
That moment has always meant so much to me.
The Queen didn't seem to mind though, and Obama claims they enjoyed a friendly relationship over the years. Even so, guidelines around touching a royal are pretty strict. Grant Harold explained to Insider, "A royal handshake should consist of 2 to 3 pumps, with your palms open and thumbs down." Enter Ed Sheeran, who forgot the rules he'd been given and reached for then Prince Charles' arm during his moment with the royal. He posted a picture of his faux pas on Instagram, which was liked by Charles' account, so the king likely wasn't offended. Miles Teller faced a similar concern when he met Prince William and Princess Catherine at the Top Gun Maverick premiere. He shared the details of his protocol slip-up with Jimmy Fallon.
"I think right off the bat I messed up. You're not supposed to, extend your hand right off the bat unless they do, but I felt the vibe."
Royal etiquette expert Grant Harold told Insider, "Technically speaking, you're not supposed to engage in conversation or call out to them. Royals are supposed to begin the conversation. You'll notice they started so they can be in control of the time." Actor Allison Janney must not have gotten that memo. She told James Corden after her visit to the BAFTAs in 2018 that she had removed her heels already when she met Prince William and Princess Catherine, who was pregnant at the time. She called Catherine honey and suggested she take her heels off too.
And that might have not been royal etiquette
I
protocol.
don't know that that's the protocol, yeah.
While it most definitely wasn't, Janney reported that the royals responded with kindness. Shawn Mendes knew the rule and stuck to it, no matter how awkward it felt. During a performance for Queen Elizabeth's 92nd birthday in 2018, Mendes was waiting to go on stage when the Queen walked up and stood next to him. He told Ellen DeGeneres, "You're not allowed to speak to her unless she speaks to you first." So it was like this 10 minutes of very awkward silence between me and the Queen. She didn't look at me at all. I looked over a couple of times and I was like, I probably shouldn't even be looking. It was super weird. Margot Robbie would have done well to follow the no speaking protocol. She told Jimmy Fallon that she once unknowingly ran into Prince Harry at a party.
Actually, when I saw him in those glasses, I was like, oh my god, I didn't know Ed Sheeran was at the party. And he got really offended.
Signing autographs is a breach of royal protocol for actual security reasons. Anytime a royal signature is written and shared, there is a risk of it being forged. The Express reported that King Charles responds to requests for autographs with, "Sorry, they don't allow me to do that." Not even celebrities are allowed to ask for the autograph of a royal. On occasion, though, the royals will break with protocol, almost certainly at the request of a child. Express reported that Prince Harry once signed the cast of a 17-year-old Air Training Corps cadet with "Get well soon, Harry." His wife Meghan found a way around the rule when she wrote a short, unsigned message to a 10-year-old girl that simply read, "Hi, Caitlin." Even King Charles broke the no-signature rule when he was still a prince in 2010. The Telegraph reported when he visited the victims of the Cornwall floods, one couple asked for his autograph for their young son. Much to his security detail's chagrin, Charles asked for paper and wrote Charles 2010. Celebrities are briefed on royal protocol before they meet a member of the royal family. Before he met Prince William and Princess Catherine at the London premiere of Top Gun: Maverick in 2022, Jon Hamm told Jimmy Fallon he was given guidelines.
There are some guidelines that are not so much guidelines, but hard and fast rules that you are made to follow when you meet the royalty.
Later, Hamm told Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest, "It's a little anxiety-producing because they give you these sort of rules that you're meant to sort of follow. You're meant to say, 'Your Royal Highness.'"
If they offer their name, then you can use their name, but you can't do it first, and you can't offer your hand. They have to offer their hand, and then you have to bow, but you can't bow too low.
Actress Emilia Clarke admitted to Seth Meyers that she was so nervous to meet Prince William, she began to stutter.
And for whatever reason, probably because I was so scared, I couldn't manage to get out, "Your Royal Highness." So it's kind of
Typically at events, a royal is the last to arrive and the first to leave. But if a celebrity is meeting a royal at a more informal event, the rules may differ. According to royal historian Marlene Koenig, a true order of precedence really only takes shape at state and diplomatic events. Since celebrities don't often attend diplomatic events, they may not be limited by the entrance protocol. It's generally understood that, along with the no autograph policy, the royals hold to a no selfie policy. Anyone who has watched them work their way through a crowd, however, understands it's a loosely held policy at best. In fact, it probably stems more from personal conviction than actual protocol. United States Ambassador Matthew Barzin told The Telegraph that Queen Elizabeth found it odd to look out at a crowd only to see cell phones staring back at her. He divulged, "She was essentially saying, 'I miss eye contact.'" Additionally, The Telegraph reported that Prince Harry once told a young fan, "No, I hate selfies. Seriously, you need to get out of it. I know you're young, but selfies are bad." He did offer to pose for a normal photo instead. And while it seems like celebrities would be immune to the need for a selfie, they're just as susceptible to the desire for them. Serena Williams told People about the time she asked for a selfie with Princess Catherine and was so bold as to choose the video filter on Snapchat. Selfies aren't just for Will and Kate either. E! News reported that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher let an Uber driver take a selfie of them with Princess Beatrice and her then-boyfriend Dave Clark in 2015. During Queen Elizabeth's reign, she was rarely seen without her purse, though she didn't need keys and legally wasn't required to have a driver's license. So why did she need a purse? She used it as a mode of silent communication with her staff and with guests. Royal historian Hugo Vickers told People, "It would be very worrying if you were talking to the Queen and saw the handbag move from one hand to the other. She was signaling she'd like to be interrupted and allowed to move on from the person she was speaking to." No celebrity has ever confessed to being dismissed by Her Majesty's handbag, of course. The purse serves yet another useful purpose for royals. Royal etiquette expert Micah Meyer told Cosmopolitan that royals must always carry it in their left hand, so their right hand is free to shake hands, if they choose. Of course, if they aren't in a handshaking mood, they are always welcome to move the purse to their right hand. Who would know? As celebrities are often in public in dresses or formal wear without adequate pockets, they surely must envy the royals' handbags that double as their security detail. No matter how prepared they are, even celebrities lose their heads around royalty. When One Direction met Princess Catherine several years ago, Harry Styles told Hello Magazine that he was nervous. Referring to her second pregnancy, he admitted, "I said congratulations on the bump. She didn't look bumpy." Grammy winner Sam Smith was so nervous when he met his crush Prince Harry that he bowed extra low.
"I thought when you bow, I really bowed. I was at a right angle."
Why are you bowing that low? I was like...
Dame Emma Thompson had no cause to be nervous during her investiture ceremony, as she's known King Charles and his sons for years. But when Prince William pinned her badges on her chest, Emma told Ellen DeGeneres that she made a, quote, "loud and very inappropriate noise in Buckingham Palace." Fortunately, the two friends shared a snicker about it, and Prince William even kept her from breaking protocol further by warning her off when she asked to kiss him. Perhaps the gravest breach in protocol that a celebrity will admit to was when Spice Girl Jerry Halliwell patted King Charles on his bottom in 1997. She admitted to the Times, "Patting him on the bottom was against royal protocol, but we're all human." Fortunately, the pat was merely a pat, and not the alleged pinch that was first reported. That might have been a bridge too far even for a celebrity.